Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay. Today we're doing our end of the month wrap up along with some favorites. I'm going to tell you guys a wrap up of all of the products I tried this month, things I've been loving, and other things I just want to share with you guys that have been my favorites, so let's get into it. Before we start, if you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you, and don't forget to like this video if you do enjoy at any point so I know that you like these types of videos, but let's get started. So my first favorite of the month I wanted to mention are these shelves that I have in the background. They are macrame shelves, and actually you guys can't see, but they have like a heart stitching in the back of it up in this area. Really been enjoying them. They're super sturdy. You can get them off of Amazon. I actually did do the photography for their listing, so if that's why you recognize my bed and the exact shelves in the picture, because those are my pictures. But yeah, these are really nice. They hold a good amount of stuff and feel pretty sturdy, and I feel like they just add such a nice touch. You can put plants, candles, really anything, so I did want to mention those from Amazon. So I have a bunch of stuff to go over. I have a really broad arrangement of things. I have hair care, I have a book, I have some clothing things, supplements, a bunch of stuff I want to share with you guys, but I think I'm going to start with skincare. I've been really simplifying my skincare routine. I think I mentioned this over the past month or two, and it's helped my skin so much. My skin has been more clear than it's ever been. Like, I really have stopped getting breakouts, and I think it's because I really just simplified my routine, found out what my skin likes, and stopped like testing out so many products and just really stuck to what I know my skin enjoyed. So here are the things that it has really been enjoying. First off is the Honest Beauty Hydration Mist. I use the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Mist, which I really love, but I want to find a little bit more of an affordable alternative, and I really enjoy this mist. It has such a great mister on it. You probably won't even be able to see that, but it just is super fine and it feels really hydrating. It doesn't have like an overbearing scent to it. I just really love the formula of this mist from Honest Beauty. Next product I've mentioned in my yearly favorites, this is the Paulas Choice Salicylic Acid. This is something I kind of had a love-hate relationship with, but now I think my skin really reacts well to it. I did have a little bit of a rocky start with this. I had a purge period with this, if you guys don't know what that is. So when you incorporate a strong exfoliating product into your routine, your skin, you might get a lot more breakouts than usual for usually about around a month. It could be longer than that, while your skin sort of purges everything that's stuck in your pores. So it is a good thing because all of it is coming out, but you just might have a lot of breakouts for a certain period of time. And I definitely did with this product. There was a whole month where I was just constantly breaking out on my chin, but I could tell it was purge acne because it's usually in the place where you break out the most, aka my chin. And they're also usually smaller than pimples and they go away a lot quicker. And that's what I noticed with this. I'm not an expert on it, so you might want to look up some stuff on purge acne if you do get some acne with this, to figure out if it is your skin reacting to the product poorly or if it's just the product doing its job. For me, it was the product doing an amazing job. This is like my third bottle of this. I've been using this for a while now. If you have any sort of chronic acne where your acne just will not go away, I definitely recommend trying this. It's really the only thing that has stopped my breakouts, and it can be a little bit drying. I do use this nightly. It says you can use 1 to 2 times a day. Of course, always wear sunscreen when you're using this. For me, 2 times a day is a little bit drying, but when I did first start this, I used it 2 times a day to sort of just try to speed up that purge period. As I said, can be a little drying. Make sure you moisturize with this, but incredible product. And the next product my skin has been just drinking up and loving. I've noticed the kind of theme with these products is my skin reacts really well to simple ingredient skincare products, like things with only a couple base ingredients. And this is the Ordinary Niacinamide plus Zinc. I wanted to try this because I've tried a couple zinc serums before, more higher end ones, the Pi one and the Kippers one. My skin really reacts well to zinc, and niacinamide is great for texture, which you guys know I struggle with. So this has been amazing. Perfect price as well. It is really affordable, so I don't have to keep repurchasing such an expensive serum because I do go through this pretty quickly. Really enjoying this. I already have a new one on the way. I bought the bigger size, which I believe is around $10. The 1 ounce is like $5-6. Really great, simple ingredients. Can't go wrong with the price. Definitely recommend this if you have texture or acne. The last product is a moisturizer from Youth to the People. This is their Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream. I did use a jar of this a while ago. I just never repurchased it because I have a lot of other skincare products to go through. But it is back in my life again, and I'm so glad it is. I stopped using heavy oils. I feel like my skin really does not react well to heavy oils. I was always getting breakouts. I just noticed with any sort of heavy or just really complex oil, I would get breakouts. So I've been switching to a cream and I think it's helped a ton. This one is really deeply moisturizing, but it's not heavy. It doesn't pill. It's the perfect consistency. It doesn't leave you oily. It really just sinks in immediately. And I recommend this. I feel like for any skin type, dry skin, maybe you could use this both day and night. If you have oily skin, you might only want to use this at night, but I feel like it's still lightweight enough to use during the day. I use it both, so I think it's great. Right along to makeup, there was 2 new products that were launched that I tested. First, the Kosis Revealer Concealer. I think I finally kind of wrapped up my thoughts on this. I do have a video on this, how I apply it and a wear test and everything. It's a great face concealer. I don't love how it applies under the eyes. It does crease a little bit. With that being said, it's not the worst looking concealer under the eyes. If your under eyes aren't usually a concern of yours, I think you would like this for under the eyes if you like a more dewy concealer, but for me it creases. It's really nice for spots. I think it accentuates dryness a little bit though, so if you do have a healing spot, maybe not the best. But overall, a pretty nice concealer, and I was really excited that Kosis launched a new product. And the other product that was new is the Alias Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. I also have a video on this. I will link both of those, probably in the info card up there. This, I feel like if you like light dewy coverage, you would love this. If you're someone like me who has a little bit more to cover and likes more full coverage, I don't think this would be your favorite thing. I think it's nice for a specific purpose, but for my personal taste, it's not my favorite. But I think it looks beautiful and gorgeous and dewy on the skin. Overall, it's a nice product, but again, just not my favorite. Next, the Bite Beauty Change Maker. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last month's wrap up. I think I might have, but I want to mention it again. It's been my favorite go-to foundation. I feel like it's a really great everyday foundation, but also a nice like special occasion foundation because you can build up the coverage. You can have it be sheer or build it up to more fuller coverage. If you use a brush, you definitely get way more coverage out of this. It looks so good. The wear on this is incredible. I'm wearing it on my skin today. I wear this all the time. I wish this didn't have as much fragrance in it. It doesn't linger to me. I feel like it goes away. But if you're sensitive to scents, I think it might bother you a little bit. But other than that, it's just a great foundation. Next products I wanted to go over that I reviewed this month were the Kier Weis products. The cheek products, bronzer, blush, highlight, I really enjoy, and I think you would like if you like dewy products. But the ones that didn't really work out for me are the foundation. I thought it looked textured on my skin. It didn't last well. It just wasn't really, I think, worth the money. Not the worst foundation I've tried, but again, so expensive. I don't really think it is worth it. I like the shadows as well, but other than that, there wasn't a lot I was super impressed with from Kier Weis. There were a couple things, but overall, if you want to see like all my thoughts, I will just link that video, but I just wanted to go over those really quick. Next up, products I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before. You probably are sick of me talking about these, but the Hourglass Nude Bronze Light Bronzer and the Blush and Mood Exposure. When these are in my makeup drawer, no matter what else is in my makeup drawer, I always grab for these, which I feel like is the true testament like of a favorite, is I reach for these over everything else. They just look so pretty on the skin. I have both of them on now. I use these literally on a daily basis. This is the perfect amount of warmth without being too orange, and this blush shade is just so pretty, and they both add that glow to your cheek without being like texture enhancing or super shimmery, which I think is perfect if you're like me and have textured skin or don't really like super dewy cheek products, so you want something in a powder that's going to make you look dewy without the oiliness of like a cream. Love these. I think they're totally worth it. Two eye favorites, the Alias mascara, definitely been a favorite. I've used this before and I know I love it. I finally got a new one and it's just so good. I'm wearing this on my eyes today. It can build up to be so dramatic, but you could also have it be more natural if you want. I love the brush on this. It has like hard bristles and it has like part of it is a little bit of a comb so you can really separate through the lashes. Doesn't get clumpy, doesn't flake, doesn't smudge. Just the perfect mascara. Not even just a good clean mascara. It's just a good mascara. Like amazing. If you need a mascara, definitely check this one out. I think it's so good. And then this is an old favorite of mine. One of the first clean beauty products I've ever used, and it's been with me ever since. It's the Eco Brow Pomade. They did just put in new packaging, so it looks a little bit more like the Anastasia Brow Pomade now. It's actually a little bit bigger. It used to be super tiny, so I like how you have a little bit more room in here as a glass jar. I use the shade Sharon, which is perfect. They nailed this taupe shade. It's not too purple or cool toned. It's really just the perfect shade for my brows, and it lasts a really great amount of time. If you like a pomade product or you just need more filling in your brows, I totally recommend Eco Brow. Again, I've been using them forever and love them. The last makeup product I wanted to mention is the Kosis Wet Lip Oil. I actually haven't been using this as a lip gloss. I keep it at my vanity and use it as a lip treatment while I'm putting my makeup on, and I've been really enjoying it as that. It's super hydrating and moisturizing. It really doesn't feel like a lip gloss. I think it's just perfect texture. I think the packaging is adorable and I really do enjoy this. It is a bit pricey for like what you get, but if you want to try these, I do like the formula of them. Okay, this is actually my last makeup favorite. Velour Lashes just came out with their new Lash of the Day collection, which are like more natural styles, and they are also vegan, which is amazing. I forgot what style this is, but I do have all three of them, and I just really love how pretty these look. They are like more natural, but they are still like a very dramatic lash. They have a thicker band, which I'm usually not a fan of, but I feel like with these ones, they're the perfect like thickness where they don't feel super heavy and it makes it look like you already have like eyeliner on. So I just really love these. I think the style is gorgeous. They do have a couple other styles, and I like how they came out with a more affordable vegan lash because I just love these. Let's get into our hair care and then miscellaneous things. Two hair care products I wanted to talk about. The Intersense I Create Finish Hairspray. Not sure if I've ever mentioned this, but this is the hairspray I use. Huge container. I don't know if I'm ever going to go through this. You get 10 ounces. I have this in my hair today. I really love this because it gives like a little bit of shine to it, but it also gives hold without being crunchy. Has a nice light scent, nothing too crazy. Really great clean hairspray, one of my favorite that I've ever tried. Similar to the Josh Rosebrook hairspray, that one I feel like has a little bit more hold because it is firm hold. But this one, I just like how it gives shine, so like it's just like a 2-in-1 product. Great little hairspray if you need one. Next up is a new product from Amica. This is their Flash Instant Shine Mask. This I used the other day. I actually haven't washed my hair since then, but I put dry shampoo in it, so probably can't tell it's shiny anymore. But this really did make my hair very shiny without being oily, which I feel like is something I'm always looking for. It's a little bit harder to find. This does have a strong scent to it. As with most Amica products, it doesn't personally bother me, but if you are sensitive to scents, just beware of that. I've just really been enjoying this. I feel like if you have long hair, this bottle might not last you the longest, but because it is like a treatment and not really like an everyday product, I feel like it's fine with the amount that you have. It does have this like nozzle that you like squirt. Really like the applicator of it. I think it did a great job and it just makes your hair look so smooth. So it'd be perfect if you have like a special occasion to go to or just want like a treatment you could do to really amp up your hair. And I am affiliate with Amica. I think I have a 15 or 10% off code. I usually have it in the description, so if you guys want to try this out, feel free to use that code. Okay, next I actually have a lot of supplement favorites for the month. First is the Gaia Naturals. This is their Women's Balance. I have mentioned this before. I think it's really hard to tell if this is what has helped my acne or if it's the skincare. But since taking these, I haven't had acne, so I'm going to continue to take them. These are just like an herbal supplement to help balance your hormones. This is great if you usually get hormonal acne and you just want something to help you out. Really like them. They're vegan capsules. You just take these 3 a day, like between meals, and I really enjoy them and I think they have been helping, so I wanted to mention that. And then recently I picked up a new CBD from Charlotte's Web. I did some research on what the best brand was and this one was always mentioned. And this is by far the best CBD I've ever tried. I got the 17 milligram. I take this around 3 o'clock every day. You're supposed to take it around the same time. I got the orange blossom flavor, which I thought would be like really artificial tasting, but it is natural flavors, so it's really like subdued. It's not an obnoxious taste. Really easy to take. I noticed such a difference with this. It really does calm you down, and I just love taking this every day just for like overall wellness. They have a bunch of different like dosages. They have a 7 milligram, they have like even a 150, 160. I just want to start with the 17 milligram and I really love it. I think it's great. Again, these are on the more pricey side, but I think it's worth it because I can really tell a difference in quality with this compared to other oils that I've tried. Really quickly, I did want to mention this deodorant. I can't believe I've never shared this with you guys. So this is the Everyman Jack deodorant, aluminum free deodorant, which is like a men's deodorant. The sandalwood scent though, I feel like all the scents are pretty universal. So the reason I love this is if you've ever tried a natural deodorant, you know that most of them are not clear and some of them can really stain your clothes, especially because most of them contain oils. So what I noticed, I actually ruined a new shirt of mine because I had deodorant on. Because it has oils in it, and you know oil like really stains fabric, I just have like permanent armpit stains in one of my shirts from wearing a natural deodorant. And this is a clear one I've been using for the longest time because it is actually clear. I know it doesn't really look like that, but it is a clear stick. Now this brand does make like women's perfumes as well, but they're not the same clear formula. They're a clay-based one. So if you want a clear deodorant that works so well, it's the longest lasting deodorant I've tried. I just really love this one. I know it's like a men's one, but just try it. It's so effective. My boyfriend also uses this. Really great deodorant. Next up, I have a book favorite, kind of personal book favorite, but this is called Complex PTSD From Surviving to Thriving from Pete Walker. If you have had any sort of childhood trauma, even if you don't think it's like dramatic or has really affected you, please read this book. It's so incredible. There's so many tips and tricks and just techniques to use. I feel like this has just explained my entire brain to me. It's incredible. I cannot recommend this enough. I will read this and reread this. This is so helpful. You can find this on Amazon. There wasn't a ton of books that I can find on complex PTSD. This one was super highly rated though, and I'm so glad I bought it. Like, really can't recommend this enough. If you're not sure what the difference between complex PTSD and PTSD is PTSD is usually from one traumatic event or it's usually from one event or it's from events over a shorter period of time, but complex PTSD is usually childhood trauma or something that happened over a longer period of time. Could be any sort of trauma, could be emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, like anything under that spectrum this book covers. Just really been helping me, and I wanted to mention that. And then the last favorite is actually the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. These are from Shop Woman, which is a sustainable brand I found on Instagram, and I picked up 3 different t-shirts. This was the first one I bought, which is like this dusty rose. They're all the same exact t-shirt, but this is the first shade I got. I got the shade small. These are so extremely soft and well made. I was obsessed with this, so I had to order 2 other ones. I got a white one. This one's in medium because I want it to be a little bit baggier. And then the dark blue one I'm wearing now. These are perfect if you're like me. Most of the time you're in more casual clothes, and they're just so extremely well made. I love supporting smaller companies. I'm not sure if those are still on their site. I will link them if they are, but they're having a sale because it is a smaller brand, so they do like seasonal collections. So I think they'll probably have a new collection out soon, which I'm so excited to see, but those are from the old collection. Maybe they'll have a new t-shirt, but just really love these. Okay, I also forgot to mention 3 other supplements. These are from Homme Nutrition. I have 3 here I've been taking. First, the Glow Sweet Glow vegan gummies. I have already gone through a couple containers of these. These are hyaluronic acid, vitamin C and E, skin hydration for the ultimate glow. I don't notice a huge difference in my skin, but these taste so good, and I do just like having like a little bit of a vitamin C supplement to take. And then the 2 other ones I wanted to mention are the Big Chill, which helps you cope and remove the signs of stress. This one I do notice a difference with. Really nice and calming. I like to take this around nighttime. And then the last one I think is my favorite. It's the Skin Heroes Pre and Probiotic. This one in combination with the Gaia Naturals one, I feel like has really helped my acne. If you have hormonal acne, or not sure if it affects any type of acne, but a pre and probiotic just helps to balance your gut. I think this one's really nice. You only have to take 2 capsules, and they're just like these tiny little capsules that you can take. Really love these. I think these have been a really nice addition to my routine. They all do what they claim to do. There's like no frills, no added ingredients, just really nice base supplements. If you've been wanting to incorporate more in your routine, I would recommend Hum. Alright guys, that was it for my video. Don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below something you've been loving this month. I would love to hear from you guys. But also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.